everyone, welcome back to the O-Cheap channel, the channel dedicated to all things cheap in the world of fragrances. In today's video, we're going to take a look at 5 fragrances that are very much in the floral forward category that you guys out there, yes, you gentlemen, can wear and pull off. That florals aren't just meant for more feminine leaning things that are meant for the perfumes that you guys out there can wear and pull these things off, especially right now in the spring season that we're in, or even in the summertime and even a lot in the fall as well. That these are things that I personally would recommend and that I wear and enjoy a whole lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one here, and it's one that you see everywhere, especially at rack stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Burlington, and a lot online at discounters as well. Very inexpensive, but I think it's really good quality and a really good wearing experience for what you get. It is from none other than Calvin Klein, and it is CK All. So to me, this is a way more modernized version of the original CK1, the big hit wonder from back in the 90s that put Calvin Klein on the map in their fragrance categories. But this one, I think, is, like I said, a more modern interpretation. This is something that you're going to have, of course, a lot of florals in, both white florals, a lot of citrus, but it's also a little sweet in there, adds a nice little twist to it, like I said, modernizing it. But with those sweet florals and the citrus, a little bit of a fruity aspect, and a little bit of a watery aquatic aspect, you also get a lot of a soapy cleanness in here. Very light, airy, fresh, very easy to wear. Perfect for spring and summertime, perfect for the daytime, office wear, casual, out and about. No matter what you're doing, this thing is very easy to wear. I really love wearing this as well. I've worn it a good bit recently, just on my casual days, chilling at the house, doing nothing. It's very nice. And it's also very calming as well. The thing is, performance isn't going to be the best on this. Of course, it also is a Calvin Klein fragrance, and a lot of people bash them for not having good performance in their stuff, but this is also a very fresh fragrance, so you're not going to expect it to have a whole lot of longevity. You have an okay amount of push. It's pretty medium to almost loud for the first little bit of the fragrance, and you probably don't get more than about 4.5 hours out of it, but it still is really good. You have a nice, like I said, clean muskiness in it, especially as it's drying down. It's just an absolute wonder and a treat to wear. Like I said, I think I prefer this over CK1. It doesn't have that weird 90s retro kind of, you know, musky synthetic kind of style that you would associate with those fragrances, even though I personally don't mind it. But for those of you out there who want something that's more modern, but still very inexpensive and very enjoyable to wear, I cannot recommend this enough. Again, very floral forward, but also very clean. And I think guys or gals can wear this just as easily. But for you guys out there, do not hesitate and shy away from it, because it is like that. If anything, this would be the one to wear out of all of them. But again, it's this one here, CK All. The next one here is one that is a clone fragrance that has been hyped in the fragrance community ever since it came out a couple years ago, and I hate that I just now got around to getting it, and I've really been enjoying it. But it's this one here by Cod Lodge, and it is Shiaka Red, or some people may say that it is Shiaka Silver. This is a clone of Amouage's Reflection Man, which is a very white floral, iris, powdery forward, a lot of sandalwood, a little bit of a clean muskiness, and like I said, that woody facet in there. It very much has that mid-2000s, I think Reflection Man did come out in 2006, kind of style, but it has a good bit of modern application to it. It does not smell dated at all, and from what I've heard, this is also a very good clone of that fragrance. This is something that, again, it is very white floral forward, but the iris that's in this adds a good bit of powdery aspects, a good bit of nuance to it, and the woodiness in this does give it a good grounding from leaning it back to a masculine style fragrance. A little bit of a spiciness in here as well, but a good bit of a freshness. There's also a sweetness in here along those florals, which I think is what helps it keep a little bit of a modernity about it. It's really nice. Again, very smooth how it's put in there, not overly done, but just enough to give it a little bit of an attraction. This is also a very classy fragrance, very gentlemanly, very upscale, absolutely a treat. Really love wearing this. This is quickly going to become one of my favorite fragrances in my collection, especially among clones and among this kind of scent profile here. And performance that I got with this, of course, after the first initial wearing, wasn't that fantastic. It was maybe about 5, almost 6 hours longevity with a medium projection for that first little bit, but I imagine with most Middle Eastern clones with maceration, this will get even better, even deeper, and have a way better longevity. But still, this is an absolutely amazing fragrance. The quality in it does not reflect the outward look of the bottle, which a lot of people seem to be a little picky with. You know that it has that kind of cheap feel to it because of the way the plastic plating is on this, but the juice on the inside is absolutely amazing. You would not be able to tell that I only paid like I think $29 from this for fragrance buy. It smells way higher quality than that. Very smooth, very well put together. It's absolutely amazing. And the thing is, I hate that I just now got around to buying this because I've had this on my list forever. I've seen people talk about it forever, but hey, now that I do have it, I'm going to be wearing the mess out of it. But highly recommend it. As far as like the white floral iris profile, you can't get any better than this. And it's very, very wearable. Not only will you still smell masculine, but you'll smell very, very classy as well. But again, highly, highly recommend this one. It is Cod Lodge's Shiaka Silver or Shiaka Red. Now to the next one here, and it's one that is gonna be kind of hit or miss depending on if you can find it or not, but I did happen to find this and I opened it up in one of my rack store haul videos I did from last year, one of the best rack store finds I have to date, and I absolutely love it. And if you can find this, you definitely need it. It is by Commodity, and this is called Bergamot. So where I found this was at TJ Maxx, but I think you can still get this even at Marshall's right now if you go look for an amazing price of $29.99, which is absolutely incredible, if not just a straight up steal for what you get out of this. And in case you don't know who Commodity is a Sephora only brand, kind of like Sephora's niche department of fragrances that they only produce and sell there. So it has a good bit of a niche quality and profile about it. It is absolutely amazing. Like I said, for that price, it's really good. And what you're getting with this one is, like we were talking about here, a very floral forward fragrance. A lot of white florals, maybe a little bit of yellow florals as well, with a heavy dose of citrus, namely bergamot, just like what the name says, except the bergamot in this is very rindy, juicy, tart, extremely realistic. Like I said, the quality in this for that $29 I paid is just outstanding. Very hyper photorealistic citrus, like you just took it and you rubbed the rind in your hand, that kind of style, with a lot of white clean musks in there and maybe a little bit of a very soft woodiness on that dry down. But the florals are the star of the show along with the citrus, which I think helps push that floral aspect along with it. But it's very much spring in a bottle. It smells just like it. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, it's very classy, very clean. It smells very fresh out of the shower, very well groomed and well put together. It's very unisex as well, so either guys or girls. But again, for you guys out there wanting something that's floral forward that you can wear, this is perfect for it. The only thing with this is because it is so citrus forward along those florals, it's very top and mid note heavy, and it's not gonna have a lot of longevity on it. So performance on this one, as far as projection, is very good for that first like hour or so, but it dies off very quickly, maybe no more than almost 3.5, 4 hours in longevity. But again, for the price you pay at this, you can just afford to keep it with you and spray it up. And really, this thing is just made for the hot, warm weather, spring and summertime exclusively, daytime especially, out and about, casual with friends, hanging out. I mean, even office appropriate as well. Really, really good. And again, if you keep your eyes out right now, or hopefully in the near future, you will be able to see this one pop up again at rack stores. But I can't recommend it enough to go ahead and make sure you keep your eyes peeled for this little beauty here. It is Commodity's Bergamot. The next one here is one that has been hyped up in the fragrance community as well, and especially on this channel. And it's one that I really haven't worn a whole lot lately. I'm really gonna have to get it back out and start spraying it again soon. But you've seen it everywhere, mainly talked about as being the teddy bear fragrance, that if you have one cheapie that is niche quality for the price, it's definitely gonna be this one here. It is by Moschino, and it is Toy Boy. Really, I don't think this needs any introduction, so I'm not gonna say a whole lot about it, but in case you don't know what this one is about, what you're getting in this fragrance is something that is, like we're talking about, extremely floral forward, namely with rose and a unique note of magnolia, which is very unique for a men's fragrance especially, even though I think this does lean a little unisex, but guys definitely can, because what you also get with this is a good bit of a spicy woodiness, almost a dry woodiness, almost like a denseness, and a little bit of a good bit of muskiness in there as well. But the florals are the star of the show with this one, and this is an incredible performer as well. Extremely loud for majority of the life of the fragrance, with a longevity easily going 7+ hours, not just 8+ hours, really almost a full day. It's a beast of a performer, and the quality that you get in this with the scent profile and the smoothness has been honestly praised across the fragrance community. Everywhere, it's extremely good, really well put together. Like I said, niche profile for the cheap price. I've seen mainly people like Omar from School of Scents and even Aaron Terrence Hughes from his channel talk with this one as being really good and loving it. Absolutely incredible. Really think that this one deserves a lot more love and appreciation than it's been getting, especially as of late online. But again, really out of all of these, I think this one is going to be the poster child for florals that men can wear, because really I think when Moschino released this, they probably didn't expect for so many men to be attracted to it, but yet it simply flocked to it, and it flocked right back to them. I mean, this is, like I said, the one to have out of all of these if you want something that is a masculine floral that has great versatility and great performance all the way around. Again, I think I said that this one was mainly for wintertime when I did my wintertime cheapies video, I think of not just last year, but the year before, but I think springtime is another one that this works perfect in as well. Another one that is very classy, very dressed up, but also I think very sexy and date night worthy as well. So you can wear this one easily in the daytime as you can in the nighttime, but absolutely love it. Cannot recommend it enough, and you'll see it a lot more on this channel anyway, because it is one of my top favorites that I own. But again, it is this one here by Moschino. It is Toy Boy. And now getting to the last one here, and the reason it is the last one is because I feel like I saved the best for last, or at least as far as I'm concerned, maybe a little bit biased, because this one is literally one of my favorite fragrances and favorite cheapies out of all my collection. It's one that I actually started off my YouTube channel talking about, and I've talked about it a good bit here and there all throughout the channel, and I will continue to talk about it because I really enjoy it. It is by Versace, and it is the Dreamer. So I know I've already talked about this one a good bit on this channel. You've probably seen it on other channels as well, but in case you don't already know, what you're getting with this one is, like we've said before, what this video is about, you're getting a lot of floral forwardness in this, with white florals, with iris, with lavender. And the iris in this isn't gonna be that makeup-y, kind of lipsticky kind of iris. It's more just a powdery, dry floral kind of iris, and getting that lavender very heavy in this. You also get a good bit of an aromatic nature in here with things like flax, and you get tobacco in here, and that tobacco floral combination really makes this a classy, upscale kind of fragrance. It's not really smoky tobacco, more of just a herbaceous, almost green style tobacco with a good bit of an ambery, warm base to this. And this is extremely smooth. Probably one of the higher smelling ones out of the whole list here, save, you know, Moschino Toy Boy. But this is very classy, very dressed up, very much upscale, up-to-do. It's absolutely wonderful. It's almost in the style of like an aromatic fougere, but not fully there. It has a little bit of that style, but with an more a Versace kind of Italian twist to it. And the performance with this is actually really good as well. You get like a medium loud projection for that first hour, and I've had this to last on me easily up to like 6+ hours. Really good. So majority of the work day, absolutely love it too. And the dry note in this stays really high quality and really good as well. This is something that I think is mostly versatile, almost all year round, but probably more for the spring, fall time, maybe winter, and I think maybe summertime as well, but maybe toward the cooler night ends of summer. But still absolutely love this one. I know maybe a little biased on this because I do personally love it and putting it in this video and recommending it so much, but I can't help but recommend it so much if I do like it this much. It's one that will always and forever be a staple in my collection, and I'm gonna have to buy a full size bottle of this and a backup bottle just in case Versace ever decides to make the bad decision of discontinuing this one, because I think that this should always and forever be in their collection, and I think that more people need to know about this and get onto it. So give it the love and appreciation that it deserves. But again, save the best for last. Almost above everything else, a floral that you as a gentleman can wear should definitely be this one here. It is Versace the Dreamer. And there you go, guys, my 5 floral forward fragrances, try saying that 5 times fast, that I would recommend to you as a guy, that if you want one that is a floral that you can wear without being too feminine or worrying about it being too much of a perfume kind of style, that these 5 here will definitely fit into that category, that you can wear with confidence and with ease, that you can enjoy the wearing experience and not worry about smelling too much like a powder room. I think these here are perfect for any time of the spring, summer, and maybe even some in the fall time as well. One of these may be a little harder to find unless you really look at rack stores, but majority of the ones here you can find really available either at rack stores sometimes or especially at online discounters for even a better price most of the time. But definitely recommend any of these. I love all of these and we'll be wearing these a whole lot in the spring and summertime coming up. Really, really love it. I would highly recommend it to any of you. If any of you out there have any of these, or if you've had them or you want to get them, let me know what you think about them in the comments below, or what floral forward fragrances do you enjoy and that you would recommend back to me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Maybe I can try to get my hands on it and then review it in the future as well. And if you enjoyed this video, as usual, please consider giving it a like and a thumbs up. Let me know to keep making videos just like this one. And if you like the style of video focusing just on a certain category of fragrances like florals or citruses or leathers or whatnot, please let me know in the comments, and so I can keep making videos just like it. And as usual, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, but you do like what you see here or what you see elsewhere on the channel, I encourage you to please consider supporting the channel by subscribing, hitting that notification bell as well, so you can see when I've uploaded other videos like this one and more and better in the future, because there's a lot that I have planned and I would love to have you ride along with me on this cheap fragrance journey. And hey, maybe I can even help you discover something new along the way. And as usual, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Again, thank you for being here and for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And as usual, I'll see all of you again in the next video. Be blessed.